Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the English Learning Channel. This is a calm space where we learn English slowly, naturally, and with comfort. I'm really happy you're here today. I'm Mia.
And I'm Daniel. Hello, everyone. I'm glad you decided to spend this time with us. Wherever you are right now, we hope you feel relaxed and comfortable.
Take a deep breath. There's no rush here. We're just talking, listening, and learning together.
Exactly. And today's topic is a very special one. It's something we all share no matter where we're from.
Today, we're going to talk about childhood.
Childhood. Just hearing that word already brings a feeling, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. For many people, childhood is full of memories, emotions, and simple moments.
Some memories are happy, some are funny, some are quiet, and some make us smile without even knowing why.
That's why childhood is such a beautiful topic to talk about in English.
And don't worry, we'll use simple words, easy sentences, and a calm pace.
Before we start, just a small reminder. If you enjoy learning English with us, please like this episode and subscribe to the channel.
It really helps us, and it helps you continue learning with future episodes.
All right, let's begin gently.
So, let's start with a simple question. What is childhood?
Childhood is the time when we are young. It's the part of life when we are children before we become adults.
It's the time when we are learning about the world for the first time.
Everything feels new. Everything feels big. Even small things feel important.
Yes, a small toy can feel like treasure. A simple game can feel like the best moment of the day.
Childhood is also a time when we depend on others.
Our parents, grandparents, teachers, or caregivers.
They help us, they protect us, they guide us.
And because of that, childhood often feels safe.
Of course, not everyone has the same childhood.
That's very important to say.
Some childhoods are quiet, some are busy, some are happy, some are difficult.
But even though childhoods are different, the feelings are often similar.
Curiosity, playfulness, imagination.
And that's why childhood is something we can all talk about.
Daniel, when you hear the word childhood, what feeling comes to your mind first?
I think of warmth and a little bit of nostalgia.
Nostalgia. That's a beautiful word.
Yes, it's that feeling when you remember the past with a soft smile.
I feel that too. Sometimes childhood memories feel far away, but they're still inside us.
Exactly.
Daniel, when we talk about childhood, one thing that always comes to my mind is memories. Childhood memories feel very different from adult memories.
They really do. Childhood memories often feel softer. Sometimes they're a little blurry, but the feelings are very strong.
Yes, even if we don't remember every detail, we remember how we felt.
Exactly. And that's something English learners can talk about very easily. You don't need perfect grammar to talk about feelings.
That's a great point. You can say simple sentences like, I felt happy, or I felt scared, or I felt excited.
Simple words, but very powerful.
Daniel, what is one childhood memory that makes you smile?
Let me think. I remember riding my bicycle in my neighborhood. I was not very good at it at first.
Oh, I can imagine that.
I fell many times, I scraped my knees, but I remember feeling very proud when I finally learned.
That feeling of pride stays with you.
Yes, even now, when I try something new, I remember that feeling, like, I can learn this too.
That's beautiful. Childhood teaches us many lessons, even if we don't realize it at the time.
Exactly. And this is a great way to talk about childhood in English. You can connect a memory to a feeling or a lesson.
For example, you can say, when I was a child, I learned to be patient, or my childhood taught me to be kind.
Very natural English.
Let's talk about happy moments in childhood.
Yes, that's usually the easiest place to start.
You can use phrases like, when I was a child, I loved, or one of my favorite childhood memories is blah,
For example, when I was a child, I loved playing outside with my friends.
or one of my favorite childhood memories is eating ice cream after school.
Food memories are very common.
Very common. Food is emotional.
Another simple sentence is, I had a happy childhood.
Yes, or my childhood was simple but joyful.
You don't need long stories. Even one sentence can say a lot.
Now, Daniel, childhood is not always perfect.
That's true, and it's okay to talk about that too.
Yes, we don't need to go very deep, but we can talk honestly.
For example, you can say, my childhood was not always easy.
Or, I had some difficult moments when I was growing up.
Very gentle, very respectful language.
Exactly. You don't need to explain everything.
And you can add feelings like, I felt lonely, or I felt shy, or I felt confused.
These words are very important for English learners.
Yes, feelings connect people.
Family and childhood. Family and childhood. Family and childhood. Family and childhood. Family. I like that word safe. You can say, my family made me feel safe, or my home felt warm and comfortable.
Absolutely. When people talk about childhood, they often talk about parents, grandparents, or siblings.
You can say, I grew up in a big family, or I grew up with my parents and my sister.
Or I was very close to my grandmother.
That's a lovely sentence.
Thank you. My grandmother used to tell me stories before bedtime.
Oh, I love that.
Me too. Her voice was calm and it made me feel safe.
Feeling safe is a strong childhood memory.
Yes, and learners can say, my family made me feel safe, or my home felt warm and comfortable.
Another big part of childhood is school.
Yes, school memories are something almost everyone can relate to.
You can say, when I was in school, or I remember my school days,
For example, I enjoyed school because I liked learning.
or I didn't like school very much, but I liked my friends.
That's very honest.
Yes, honesty is good English practice.
You can also talk about teachers. My teacher was kind, or my teacher was strict but fair.
Very simple adjectives are very helpful. Let's pause and look at some useful words for talking about childhood.
Good idea. Let's keep it simple.
First word, childhood. It means the time when you were a child.
You can say, I miss my childhood, or my childhood was peaceful.
Next word, memories.
Memories are things you remember from the past.
Like, I have many happy childhood memories.
Next word, grow up.
To grow up means to become an adult.
You can say, I grew up in a small town, or I grew up with my grandparents.
Another important word is innocent.
Innocent means pure, simple, without worry.
Many people say childhood is an innocent time.
That's a beautiful sentence.
Short practice conversation. Let's do a short practice conversation for our listeners.
Great idea.
Daniel, what do you remember most about your childhood?
I remember playing outside and feeling free.
How did that make you feel?
It made me feel happy and relaxed.
Perfect. Very natural English.
Mia, I think childhood is a topic that makes people slow down.
Yes, it makes us reflect.
Sometimes people smile. Sometimes they feel a little emotional.
And that's okay.
Very okay.
If you're listening right now, take a moment. Think about one small childhood memory.
Just one.
How did it make you feel?
Happy, safe, excited, or calm.
Those feelings are your words. So far, we've talked about what childhood means and how it feels in general. Now, Daniel, I'd love to talk about something very specific. Childhood memories.
Ah, yes, childhood memories. Those little moments that stay in your heart for a long time.
Exactly. Some memories are very clear, and some are just feelings, a smell, a sound, or a place.
That's true. Sometimes I hear a certain song and suddenly I feel like I'm 10 years old again. It's strange how that works.
I know what you mean. For me, it's the smell of rain on warm ground. It reminds me of playing outside after school.
That's beautiful. And this is great for English learners because talking about memories doesn't need difficult grammar.
Yes, you can keep it simple. For example, you can say, "When I was a child, I loved playing outside."
Or, one of my favorite childhood memories is playing with my friends.
Let's slow down and practice that.
Good idea.
Listeners, you can repeat after me. When I was a child,
I liked.
I loved.
I enjoyed.
Very simple. Very natural.
Now, Mia, do you have a favorite childhood memory you'd like to share?
I do. One of my favorite memories is riding my bicycle in the evening with my friends.
That sounds nice.
It was. We didn't have phones. We just rode around, talked, laughed, and watched the sky change color.
That sounds very peaceful.
It was. I remember feeling free and happy.
And notice the language Mia used. One of my favorite childhood memories is.
Yes, that sentence works for everyone. Talking about school in childhood.
Ah, yes, school is a huge part of childhood for most people.
When people talk about their childhood, they often talk about their school days.
That's right. You might hear people say, when I was in school.
Or, at school, I used to...
Daniel, how did you feel about school as a child?
I had mixed feelings.
Mixed feelings?
Yes, some days I loved school, especially when I saw my friends. Other days I didn't like homework or exams.
That's very honest and very normal.
Exactly. School isn't only one feeling. It can be fun and stressful at the same time.
I agree. For me, school was mostly about friends.
What do you mean?
I enjoyed learning, but I really loved talking with my friends during breaks.
Yes, breaks were the best part of the day.
Absolutely. Snacks, laughter, running around.
So for learners, you can talk about school like this. When I was in school, I had many friends.
Or, my favorite subject was.
Or even, I didn't like math, but I liked art.
Simple sentences are perfect. Teachers and classrooms.
Another thing people often remember is their teachers.
Yes, teachers can leave a strong impression.
Some teachers are kind and supportive.
And some are very strict.
Very strict.
Very strict.
Daniel, do you remember a teacher from your childhood?
I do. My English teacher in primary school.
That's fitting.
She was very patient. She spoke slowly and encouraged us to read.
That's wonderful.
She made me feel confident. I think that's one reason I enjoy language so much today.
That's a lovely connection.
And for our listeners, you can say, my teacher was kind.
My teacher was strict but fair.
My teacher helped me a lot.
All of those are great sentences.
Feelings in childhood.
Now let's talk about emotions in childhood.
Yes, childhood is full of feelings.
Happiness, excitement, fear, curiosity.
Sometimes sadness, too.
That's true. Childhood isn't perfect, and it doesn't have to be.
When talking about feelings, you can say, as a child, I felt.
For example, as a child, I felt safe at home.
Or, as a child, I felt excited about small things.
Like birthdays.
Or holidays.
Or even a day off of school.
Yes, those were the best days.
Encouraging the listener.
We want to remind you of something important.
Your childhood does not need to be special or perfect to talk about it.
Your story matters.
You can talk about happy memories, quiet moments, or even difficult times.
And you can do it with simple English.
One sentence is enough.
2 sentences are great.
What matters is that you try.
Take a moment now. Think about one small memory from your childhood.
Maybe a place,
Maybe a person.
maybe a feeling.
And try to say it in English.
There is no rush. Daniel, when people talk about childhood, school is often a big part of the story.
Yes, definitely. When I think about my childhood, many memories are connected to school.
Same here. School is where we spent so much time learning, playing, making friends.
And sometimes feeling nervous.
Yes, nervous is a good word, especially on the first day of school.
Oh, yes, the first day. New classroom, new teacher, new classmates.
I remember holding my bag very tightly.
Me too. And looking around, thinking, will I make friends?
That feeling is very common. So, for our listeners, here's a useful sentence. I felt nervous on my first day of school.
That's a great sentence. Simple and very natural.
You can also say, I was excited but nervous.
Two feelings at the same time.
Exactly.
Talking about school life.
Yes, you don't need difficult words. Simple sentences work best.
For example, I went to a small school. I liked my teacher. I had many friends.
Or, I didn't like homework.
That sentence is very popular.
Daniel, what was one thing you liked about school?
I liked break time, recess.
That's a good one.
We played games, talked, and forgot about lessons for a while.
That sounds fun. I liked art class.
Oh, art class, very relaxing.
Yes, I liked drawing and using colors. I felt calm.
That's a beautiful memory.
Talking about friends.
Yes, friends are a big part of growing up.
You can talk about friends with simple sentences like, I had a best friend. We played together every day.
Or, my friends lived near my house.
Daniel, did you have a best friend as a child?
Yes, I did. His name was Alex.
What did you do together?
We rode bicycles and played outside until sunset.
That sounds very nostalgic.
It is. When I think about it now, I feel warm and happy.
That's a nice way to describe childhood feelings.
Feelings in childhood.
Yes, childhood is full of emotions.
Yes, happiness, fear, excitement, sadness.
You can describe feelings like this. I felt happy when. I felt scared of.
For example, I felt happy when I played with my friends.
Or, I felt scared of the dark.
That's very common. I was scared of thunderstorms.
Oh, yes, loud sounds.
But I also felt safe at home.
That's an important word, safe.
Yes, many people feel safe when they think about home and childhood.
Listener practice moment.
Yes, if you're listening, you can repeat after us or think quietly.
Try to complete this sentence. When I was a child, I felt.
You can say happy, excited, shy, curious, or calm.
There is no wrong answer.
Your childhood is your story.
Daniel, do you think life feels different now compared to childhood?
Yes, very different.
How can learners talk about this in English?
They can say, when I was a child, life was simple. Now, life is busy.
That's a very common comparison.
Or, as a child, I had more free time.
I like that sentence.
Me too. Childhood often feels slower.
And quieter.
And full of imagination.
Soft reflection.
Talking about childhood can feel emotional.
Yes, sometimes happy, sometimes a little sad.
And that's okay.
Very okay.
These memories are part of who we are.
And talking about them in English helps you connect with others.
Gentle transition.
In the next part, we'll talk about childhood traditions and special moments.
Things like holidays, family habits, and small memories that stayed with us.
So stay with us.
Take a deep breath.
And let's continue remembering together. Daniel, when we talk about childhood, we can't forget school. For many people, school is a huge part of childhood.
Oh, yes, definitely. When I think about my childhood, many of my memories are from school.
Same here. School brings back so many feelings. Some happy, some funny, and sometimes a little embarrassing.
Yes, very embarrassing sometimes.
Let's help our listeners talk about school memories in simple English.
Good idea. We'll keep it easy and natural.
Talking about school in childhood. When talking about childhood school memories, you can start with very simple sentences.
For example, I went to a small school. I liked my teacher. I didn't like homework.
That last one is very common.
Very common.
You can also talk about your favorite subject.
Yes, you can say, my favorite subject was English. I liked art. I enjoyed math.
Daniel, what was your favorite subject when you were a child?
I really liked history. I enjoyed listening to stories about the past.
That makes sense. You like stories even now.
That's true. Some things don't change.
For me, I loved art class. I liked drawing and using colors.
Art class always felt relaxing.
Yes, it felt free, no pressure.
Another common childhood topic is teachers.
Yes, teachers are very easy to talk about in English.
You can say, my teacher was kind. My teacher was strict. My teacher helped me a lot.
Daniel, did you have a strict teacher?
Oh yes, my math teacher was very strict. Everyone was quiet in her class.
I can imagine that.
But she was also a good teacher. I learned a lot.
That's a nice way to describe it. Strict but helpful.
Exactly.
I had a very kind teacher in primary school. She always smiled and encouraged us.
Those teachers stay in your heart.
They really do. Now let's talk about childhood friends.
Friends are one of the most important parts of childhood.
You can use simple sentences like, I had many friends. I had one best friend. We played together after school.
Very simple and very natural.
Daniel, did you have a best friend as a child?
Yes, I did. His name was Alex. We sat together in class and played football every day.
That sounds lovely.
It was. We laughed a lot. We shared snacks and secrets.
Secrets are very important in childhood friendships.
Yes, even small things feel like big secrets.
I had a best friend too. We used to walk to school together every morning.
Do you still talk to her?
Sometimes. Life gets busy, but the connection is still there.
That's beautiful.
Now let's talk about emotions. Childhood is full of emotions.
Yes, happiness, excitement, fear, sadness, and joy.
You don't need difficult words to talk about feelings.
You can say, I was happy. I felt excited. I was scared. I felt shy.
Daniel, were you shy as a child?
Yes, very shy. I didn't like speaking in front of the class.
I was shy too, especially with new people.
That's very normal.
And many listeners may feel the same.
Yes, and that's okay.
Funny school memories. Daniel, do you have a funny school memory?
Yes, I do. Once I answered a question very confidently and I was completely wrong.
Oh no.
Everyone laughed, including the teacher. I was embarrassed, but later I laughed too.
Those moments feel big at the time.
Yes, but now they're just funny stories.
I once wore my slippers to school by mistake.
That's amazing.
I realized it only when my friend looked at my feet and started laughing.
Childhood is full of moments like that.
Now it's time for our listeners to practice.
Yes, let's give them some easy prompts.
You can pause the video and try to answer these questions.
Question 1. What was your favorite subject in school?
Question 2. Did you have a best friend as a child?
Question 3. How did you feel at school? Happy, shy, excited? Remember, short answers are perfect.
Even one sentence is enough. Calm reflection. Talking about childhood can feel emotional,
Yes, sometimes happy, sometimes a little sad.
but it's a good way to connect with others.
And a great way to practice English naturally.
You're not just learning words, you're sharing your life.
That's very powerful.
Daniel, something I've been thinking about while preparing this episode is how different childhood feels today compared to the past.
Yes, that's such an interesting topic. Childhood then and childhood now can feel like two very different worlds.
Exactly. And many English learners like talking about this because it brings back memories and emotions.
And it also gives us a great chance to practice comparing things in English.
That's right. Words like before, now, used to, these days, back then are very useful here.
So let's start gently. Mia, when you think about childhood in the past, what comes to your mind first?
For me, it's time. Childhood felt slower before. Days felt long and we weren't in a hurry.
I agree. When I was a child, I felt like I had so much time. Time to play, time to get bored, time to imagine.
Yes, boredom was actually part of childhood.
And somehow, boredom helped us become creative.
Exactly. When we were bored, we invented games, we talked to friends, we played outside.
Now, childhood feels much faster.
It really does. Children today have busy schedules: school, homework, activities, classes.
And of course, technology plays a big role.
Yes, let's talk about that. Technology, then versus now.
When I was a child, we didn't have smartphones.
Same here. We didn't grow up with screens everywhere.
If we wanted to talk to a friend, we went to their house or used a landline phone.
And if no one answered, we just tried later.
There was no texting, no instant replies.
Today, children grow up with tablets, phones, and computers from a very young age.
They can watch videos, play games, and talk to friends online anytime.
That can be useful, but it also changes childhood a lot.
Yes, childhood before was more physical.
Running, climbing, falling, getting back up.
Childhood now is often more digital.
Sitting, scrolling, watching, tapping.
Neither is completely good or bad.
That's important to say. They're just different.
Play and free time. Let's talk about play. How did children play before?
Mostly outside with friends, without much planning.
Yes, we played in the street and parks and open spaces.
We played games that didn't need anything special,
A ball, some chalk, maybe a rope.
or sometimes nothing at all.
Now, play often happens indoors,
Video games, online games, apps,
and play is often organized.
sports classes, music lessons, coaching sessions.
Less free play, more structured play.
Some children enjoy that.
Some children miss the freedom.
Friends and social life. Daniel, how did you make friends as a child?
Very easily. We became friends just by playing together.
Same. Friendship was simple.
You didn't think too much, you just asked, "Do you want to play?"
And that was enough.
Now, children make friends online too.
Yes, they can have friends from different cities or countries,
That's something new and beautiful,
but face-to-face time can be less.
which can make social skills different.
Not worse, just different.
Rules, safety, and freedom. One big difference I notice is freedom.
Yes, childhood before felt more free.
We walked to school alone.
We stayed outside until it got dark.
Parents worried less.
Or maybe they worried, but life felt simpler.
Today, parents are more careful.
More rules, more supervision.
More safety, but less independence.
Again, there are reasons for that.
Yes, society has changed.
Language practice, comparing then and now.
Now let's help our listeners practice some useful English.
Great idea. Here are some simple sentence patterns you can use.
Listen carefully and repeat later.
Here's one. When I was a child, I used to.
For example, when I was a child, I used to play outside every day.
Another one. Children today often.
Children today often spend more time on screens.
You can also say back then,
Back then, life felt slower.
and for contrast, but now,
But now everything feels faster.
emotional reflection. Daniel, do you ever feel nostalgic thinking about childhood?
Yes, sometimes very nostalgic.
That warm, soft feeling.
Yes, a little happy, a little sad.
Childhood memories can be powerful,
They remind us who we were.
and how we became who we are today.
That's beautifully said.
Thank you.
Now it's time for a gentle question for our listeners.
Think about this and maybe write it down or comment later.
What is one big difference between your childhood and childhood today?
There's no right or wrong answer.
Just your experience.
Even one simple sentence is perfect. Daniel, talking about childhood always makes me feel a little emotional.
Me too, Mia. Childhood memories have a special feeling. They're simple, warm, and sometimes a little bittersweet.
Yes, and today we didn't just practice English, we shared feelings, memories, and experiences.
That's what language is really about. It's not just words, it's stories, it's life.
We talked about childhood games, family moments, school days, and how childhood has changed over time.
And we learned how to talk about all of that in simple, natural English.
Remember, you don't need perfect grammar to share your childhood story.
You just need a few simple sentences and the courage to try.
You can say things like, "When I was a child, I loved playing outside." Or, "My childhood was simple but happy."
Those sentences are enough. They are real. They are meaningful.
And everyone's childhood is different.
Yes, some were noisy, some were quiet, some were joyful, some were difficult. All of them matter.
And all of them are worth talking about.
If you're listening right now, take a moment.
Think about one small childhood memory.
Maybe a place you loved,
Maybe a game you played.
or a person who made you feel safe.
Hold that memory for a second.
And when you're ready, try to describe it in English.
Even one sentence is perfect.
We'd love to hear from you.
So here's our question for today.
What is one childhood memory that makes you smile?
You can write it in the comments.
Use simple English.
No pressure, no fear.
We read your comments and we truly enjoy them.
They remind us that learning English connects people from all over the world.
And if you enjoyed this calm conversation,
Please like the video and subscribe to the channel.
it helps us continue making slow, clear, and friendly English lessons for you.
In our next episode, we'll explore another everyday topic together.
Until then, keep practicing
Keep listening.
and be kind to yourself while learning.
Learning a language takes time, and you're doing great.
Thank you for spending this time with us.
We're really glad you're here.
Take care.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye for now.